You feel me?
Alright, so open up these pizza boxes so we see.
You feel me?
Two pizzas.
You feel me? One for debate.
In debate.
And
In
then
debate.
Allen double pizza.
Two more pizzas. Take home pizza. Take home pizza. My box is like halfway. I need to fill it.
I thought we had an hour.
Really?
Now we have less. So now that lunch is mostly over. Hi, I'm Fred. And thank you for having me for a few minutes. We're going to do as much as we can until you all give me the hook. My name is Greg Hammer. I'm born and raised in Miami. Ground Zero for sea level rise. Do you know why we call it Ground Zero? Who's heard that it's called Ground Zero? Nobody in the room has heard that Miami is called Ground Zero for sea level rise? One person? Does anybody know why it's called Ground Zero? Anna in the back, maybe? Or anybody in front here? Let's try this guy in front.
Oh yeah, Matthew won. Dwayne always has the answer.
Yeah, that's happening everywhere in the world, but why are we, what makes us Ground Zero? Yes, right up in the back. Are we the only people in the world at that level? Are we getting it worse than everyone else? No, we're not. You don't want to say Ground Zero when they're losing land by the kilometer, or places where they're looking for a new country to set up, like the Maldives. So when we say Ground Zero, let's be sure that we know what it means. It doesn't mean that we're getting it the worst. We are economic Ground Zero. We have the greatest value of assets at risk in the world. The trillions in real estate and infrastructure. So we really are number one, Ground Zero, economic Ground Zero, the greatest value of assets at risk in the world. Number three is New York. New York City is number three. Yeah, you heard me. And number two is Guangzhou, China. So we are number one as far as economic costs. Okay, so now you know what it means when you hear people talk about Ground Zero. They're throwing this around a lot. Everyone's saying this, but a lot of them, they literally don't know what it is they're talking about. They're repeating what they've heard. It sounds good, sounds grave, sounds intense. It is. You should know what you're talking about. It's good to know stuff. And now it's economic Ground Zero. And I want to be very careful not to use that when I'm around a group of people that are getting it a lot worse than we are. And I found myself in that situation when I went to the climate reality training in Delhi, India, where a bunch of people came from Bangladesh. And they're getting it a lot worse. So I'm with the University of Miami School of Architecture. I also guest lecture at FIU's School of Architecture from time to time, the School of Engineering, and School of Urban Environment. I'm with the Climate Reality Project. And for the price electricity, I wear a lot of hats, but the one that I wear most was covered in yesterday's New York Times. 5 p.m. it came out. It's Citizens Climate Lobby. In fact, here is the article that came out yesterday. And if you like, actually, now Lisa, do you have everybody's email address in the room? Yeah, kind of, sort of. All right, I'm going to give you my email address in just a moment, and you would like me to send this to you, and a link, which is actually embedded in the article I found, a link to the National Geographic series that covered our work last year. My wife appears in it in the first 2 minutes, by the way. National Geographic covered the work that we do, along with a number of other climate solutions around the world, on a series called Years of Living Dangerously. Who has heard of Years of Living Dangerously? Did you see any of it? Who saw Years of Living? Nobody's heard of it. Wow. Well, it was on in 171 countries, all around the world, in 45 languages, on a little channel called National Geographic.
Stop it.
You heard me, and it has been called the most important documentary series of our time. And that was the second season. The first season was 2014. In the second season, David Letterman is on. He goes to India and talks to